Is your favorite game suffering Titanfall disease? A rare but contagious disease that eats away at a foundation of an amazing game? Well, I'm your host, Dr. Gangster7, and today we'll be discussing our newest patient, Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I want to draw some fucking, I want to lay down some ground rules. I'm not a Titanfall expert, and I didn't even go through Titanfall in its prime, so I can't address any core problems with it that maybe somebody who actually knows a shit ton more about Titanfall than me knows. But I want to go with just the foundation of what made Titanfall kind of die out so quick. And it was the not enough depth in the game mixed with limited DLC that they could do for that game. Now, Star Wars is very different. Now, I'm not saying it's like Titanfall. Titanfall was an innovator that ran into a problem that they couldn't foresee with you know, map packs kind of going meh, and there's not much they could really add to the game. Now, Star Wars is different. There's a lot they can add to this game to keep it growing and expanding and better and better. But their biggest problem, and I stand by this, and I wrote this down at work because I was bored and I was really thinking about it, so I put a lot of thought into this commentary, is EA determines everything to do with Star Wars. This can easily become a game that can challenge Call of Duty for the console arcade shooter best prime game, you know what I mean? But EA is the only one that's in the way of it. There's only 4 maps. We know that there was a 5th map, Battle of Jakku. Now, my dude commented, Bruce Coleman said everybody loves cut content. Now let me say this, Jakku isn't really cut content. We were discussing this in a panel of 3 experts in gaming. You know, my friends, you know, we jerk off to each other a lot. But we came to the conclusion that it's kind of a murky gray area. It's neither cut content, it's neither cut content, nor is it kind of whatever the fuck you want to say. It's in between, because they didn't charge us for it, and I asked them this because cut content is usually content that was meant to be in the game at launch, but then they're like, fuck it, let's cut it, and then they sell back to you is what the taboo is. But this it seems like it was more designed not to be in the initial game, but to be used as a marketing ploy, or something special, you know what I mean? So they announced this before the game even came out, so it's not really cut content, however, but it is kind of, when they saw that there was only 4 maps in the game and people started saying this is some bullshit, you know, they had a map just sitting on the side, it kind of makes you wonder. And then it's the bigger issue where they said they didn't even announce the next DLC yet, but they did announce free DLC coming, which makes me know that they're aware that the lack of content is hurting the game. So EA determines everything. Now, what I'm saying by this is, if EA goes and they do something that you and I could never foresee them doing, is if they humble themselves. They go, you know, we sold a lot of copies of this game. What are you trying to say there, chap? Well, master, the fans would love more maps. Tell them to fuck off! Give me more money! Alright, no, but seriously though. So if EA would, I know this is kind of crazy, and I'm always crazy when I mention free stuff, but if EA would go, alright, 2 free maps, or 3 free maps, some charge cards, added experience. And I'm not even asking for a full-blown expansion. I'm not asking for Clone Wars. I'm not asking for a themed expansion that's fucking dope, which would just blow the fucking game to the next portion. I'm just saying, give us a couple more maps. Give us 7 total maps. You know, I say 2 maps is fair. I was at work thinking maybe 3 or 4, but let's go a little bit fair to EA. They give us a couple more maps. Then we get into the chain. We get into the part where I go, this game's finally worth it. Because the way it is now is there's 4 maps, it's kind of flat. We got a 5th map, okay. We've only got really 2.5 game modes, meh. So we're growing, we got a little bit of feel to it, but nobody ever plays this game and goes, Jesus Christ, we were playing the next coming of Battlefield 3, or holy hell, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1. No, you always go, there's something missing, and that's what you got with Titanfall. And it's with this right now, it's like something's missing, and I think it's the lack of maps, really, and it's the lack of, I don't know, they gotta come up with something. And I'm saying, like, EA's in the way as far as innovation, because I know DICE can fucking brainstorm up 1,000 creative ideas, and I know fucking DICE can fucking bang out DLC like it's nothing, that are amazing. Just look what they did with Battlefield 3 Close Quarters DLC. That fucking DLC went in, you know, in hindsight, that was actually pretty good, you know, but you know, it just fell it fell in a bad time. But anyways, yeah. But seriously though, that was my kind of thing, and I addressed Bruce's point about the cut content. I also want to say to this Al Andre guy who said stop sucking EA's dick, I apologize, their dick was in my mouth. My mouth was open and they surprised me, that's all that was. This other guy said, my dude, he told me how to say his name, but I forget. Maybe scroll down. Let's go look down. Anyways, it's that human car man. I gotta look that up. I apologize. I gotta write that. I'll write that down one day after this commentary. If he comments again, I'll be like, oh, you know, my bad, dude. He said EA's cancer. You know, I thought EA was fixing their shit, and then I feel like they're not fixing their shit. It wavers, dude. We'll see how they handle this game. This is pretty much everything. The way they handle this will tell us all. Because if they give us Jakku and then one more map as they seem to let on, if the map's meh, or if the map's great, it's still one map. And then I'll only give us 6 maps. It's still a little low. But, you know, if they can come through somehow and give us... Alright, I'm ready for the next batch. And if the first DLC coming up is like an expansion, it's like Star Wars Clone War, then I'll be fucking sold. But it's all on EA. This is nothing to do with DICE. Like, I'm serious. This is nothing to do with DICE at this point. Because DICE has laid down the greatest foundation for a fun game I've ever played in a long time. Like, I'm almost got 3 days into this game, and I need to get more into it. I love this game. So DICE did their job making a fun game with good maps and all that other shit. But EA seems to be in the way as far as more shit coming. Because just like with the Battlefield 4 still being supported by DICE fucking LA. Like, I know they're doing it for a different reason, but still, man. Like, these dudes at DICE are creative-ass motherfuckers. Just stay out their way, EA. Don't limit them. Let them, they know what they're doing. You just sit back and collect the money. Please let DICE show you how it's done. But, anyways, this has been Gangster in 7 with my brainstorming about, Star Wars Battlefront. I continue to beat this dead horse because, like, I really root for this game. I swear to you not. Like, I want this game to succeed and be great. So that's why I'm banging out content, like, just, like, bashing EA and sucking this game's dick, because I really like this game. Like, I don't want to watch it die. And you're going, well, it's not dying. Like I said, the numbers is on PC, it's dead. The numbers on Xbone, it's dying quick. Like, I'm trying to get ahead of the curve. I'm trying to be Dobbins, but, you know, not as good as him anywhere near. But, you know, I'm trying, man. I really want this game to succeed. I was talking to my friend about this shit, and he wants this game to succeed too. And he's way more, like, sophisticated than me at expressing opinions and shit like that. Or trying not to be a dickhead about expressing opinion. But anyways, but yeah, I stand by this. I'm rooting for this game. And we'll have to wait and see what EA does to it, but man, I'm really hoping that this game will fucking survive and stay great, because I really love this game. Also, I was shitting on kids earlier today. You missed it. I didn't record the gameplay, but fucking some faggot was camping in the ATST and dropped like a shit ton of kills, but then I won the game because I was PTFOing, and I dropped a 4KD. Peace out.